Hello, ladies, and welcome back to another episode of Get 'em Girl, a girl's guide to relationships, femininity, dating, polarity, and attraction. Okay, ladies, so today I want to talk to you about making yourself the hobby. Okay, making yourself the hobby. Because so many times I talk to women and they're like, listen, I'm easing my way out into getting into more social environments. I'm easing my way into those things. But in the meantime, I need to find things that I'm comfortable with so that I can start to kind of enrich myself and work on things and feel like I'm progressing in all of this. And so I want you to be making yourself the hobby. Make yourself, the goal. Make yourself the project. And when I say make yourself the project, think of it in terms of, do you know how when you say you meet a man, right? Y'all are dating. He has all this potential and you start to pick out little things about him that's like, oh, if we tweak this, if he gets this haircut, if I put him on to some of this skincare, if you start to tweak these certain things because you see this potential and you kind of turn him into a project, right? You kind of turn him into something to be worked on, like you're enhancing him. He's looking better. People see him and they're like, yo, ever since you started dating her, you're looking better and better. You know that phenomenon that we tend to have, right, ladies? I'm telling you to do that for yourself. There is always something that we can be working on for ourselves. And if you are a woman who kind of struggles with the hobby and struggles with kind of figuring out how to get comfortable, start with yourself. Start working on yourself. Like me personally, and my husband can tell you, I have so many different kicks that I get on during the year because I'm constantly looking for the next way I can enhance myself. And that's even physically. Physically, I'm always looking for the next way to enhance myself. It was end of 2023. Ladies, I took up weightlifting, and I know how that sounds, but when I tell you, it's the most toned I've ever been in my whole entire life. Because gone are the days of thinking lifting weights make you bulky. No, ladies, we're trying to get toned. We want that collarbone to show. And when I tell you I was on this kick, and I still lift, but I was super heavily focused on it then. And so I was on that kick, and I was like, how am I going to get it to where when I'm wearing a halter top, my collarbone shows, my arms look nice and toned. And that's what I was focusing on for that time frame. Currently, I'm on this kick where I am so super hyper focused on skincare. And I'm not just talking my face. I want a even skin tone all over. When I tell you the products I'm researching, I'm going in and out of stores. I have appointments. I am so laser focused on working on getting an even skin tone, and I'm learning about it, y'all. I'm figuring out ways to achieve the goals. I'm trying products. I'm having fun with it. Every time my husband comes in, I have a different mask on, a different kind of body mask on. I'm always trying something new to see what works with me because I'm looking for the way to enrich my looks. I'm looking for the way to learn about these things because I want to look very well maintained when people see me. I don't want it to just be like, oh, she looks pretty today. I want people to look at me and say, no, this is a lady who takes care of herself. She has a routine. She has treatments done. She goes to the spa. She does something. She has some sort of routine for herself. She looks well taken care of. That's what I'm trying to present. And so I'm on that kick right now. But I want you the same way that you would do for someone else when you start to see their potential and you're kind of like, oh, let's tweak this. Let's start doing that for yourself. Look at what it is that you want to enhance for yourself at the time. Maybe it is that you want to it doesn't even have to be physical. Maybe you want to get into learning more about a specific topic. Start researching, getting on the internet, looking at videos, and then get book recommendations. Start diving into that and enriching your mind with that. This is what I mean by make yourself the project, because as you work on things, especially if you're like me, I have about 3 kicks a year. It's like 3 different things, and I'm always working on something. Do you get what I'm saying, ladies? And then I figure out a routine for it, and I move on to the next thing. Do you get what I'm saying? So now, like me personally, I have kind of like my weightlifting routine and my weight loss routine. My diet is really good. Now I'm working on, okay, so what are we going to do about the skin? How can we get the most even skin tone, get that youthful appearance? What can I do to work on that? And I'm working on that now. Make yourself the project. Okay. You want it to be from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. You have made these little changes and worked on these little things about yourself to where when people see you, they say, I don't know what it is, but something looks different about you, but you are looking good. Or I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're taking classes. I don't know who you've been talking to or what company you've been keeping, but you are speaking so well to this subject. Like, enrich yourselves, ladies. Make yourself the project. Make yourself the hobby. Okay, find the things and there's always things. Find the things that in this season you want to be working towards and put your focus on learning it and putting it into your schedule and interacting with it so that you can learn how to incorporate it into your lifestyle. And then you can move on to the next thing. That's how you see certain women. It's like year by year, they're aging backwards, or year by year, it just seems like they're getting better because they don't keep having to relearn the same lessons every single year. They don't keep setting themselves back every year. They don't start a New Year's resolution and it die down by February. No, they're constantly enhancing, constantly working on themselves, constantly thinking about a way on how they can make themselves look better, feel better, think better. All of these things, they're constantly working on that throughout the year. They don't drop the ball on themselves. Okay, ladies? And so that's what I want for you. What can you anyways start working on to start enhancing you? And what you'll find is, as you're doing that, as you're making yourself better, as you're enriching your mind, as you're enriching your physicality, as you're doing these different things, is going to make you want to step out of your comfort zone even more. Prime example, have you ever seen someone who has lost a lot of weight and then all of a sudden it's like they have this burst of new life? Like, they wearing different clothes, they're going to different places, the personality is completely different. Something about that change and progressing and making yourself better, it helps you want to step out of your comfort zone. Do you get what I'm saying, ladies? It makes you want to venture out and be seen and talk to people and be around people and share the work that you've been doing. It makes you want to do that. So as you start to work on yourself, you'll find that finding these hobbies or getting in these social environments and having these conversations and getting around these groups of women, you'll find you'll be more apt to want to do it. You'll be drawn to it more because you know that you've been putting work into yourself to be healthy, to be happy, to work on your mentality, to work on your mental health anyways, to work on learning about a few things that you can speak to. You've been putting in the work towards these things, and now it's time to show and tell. Right, ladies? It makes it easier when you're actually enriching yourself to start to share it with other people, to start to have a social life, to start to feel good about yourself. Okay? Gone are the days of where every single year at the beginning of the year, you have the exact same New Year's resolution every single year because you started and you stop it and then you just decline the rest of the year and then you got to pick it back up in January. Let's stop having to learn the same lessons and do the same things every single year. I want you progressing. This year it's this, the next year you've mastered it. Okay, on to the next thing. That's how you age gracefully. That's how you actually make progress to where when people see you year after year, they don't know what it is, but it's just something getting better and better about you. It's like fine wine. Okay. That's what we want. We don't want to keep bumping our heads on the same thing. So make yourself the project. Okay. And you don't have to, like I said, you don't have to stick to the exact same thing throughout the year, because what you'll find is as you're working on one thing, it'll start to affect other areas. And so whether like me, I love working on my physical appearance, and I love studying these topics. I love enriching my mind with them. And so for me personally, just like I said, I switched from weightlifting. Now I'm on skin. Who knows what the next kick is going to be? They have a compounding effect as well. As long as you're working on something about yourself, you're getting better. As long as you're putting your mind towards actually progressing a certain part of yourself, you're getting better. Just don't let yourself drop the ball. Okay, ladies, I've seen too many women to where they kind of, I'm not going to say give up on themselves, but they just kind of let things go. They don't really have any goals as far as learning new things. They don't really have any goals as far as enriching their appearance. And this is just kind of this, it is what it is kind of thing. And then before you know it, you see them and it's like, it just don't look like they're taking care of themselves. Okay. They've kind of just, they're going with the flow. You know what I'm saying? They're not really working on anything or enhancing anything or trying to progress anything. They're just kind of there, you know, and that's just not a fun way to live. But that also does not make you want to get out and explore and meet people and create hobbies for yourself. It doesn't make you want to do that. You're okay with standing still. Okay. And that gets boring. Okay, that gets really boring. Staying in the house, doing nothing, no hobbies, go to work, come home, watch TV, go to sleep, go to work is boring. Okay, so start to enrich yourself and start getting interested in some things. Start getting interested in your own progression and how good can it get. Oh, ladies, ask yourself, okay, now what is the best version of me and what little things can I get interested in this season and be working on in this season to get closer to her? Okay, this season I'm going to focus on my hair growth. I'm going to be focused on my skin. Let's get deep into it. Let's talk products. Let's watch videos. Let's read books. Let's listen to podcasts. Let's do all of these things so I can start learning about this thing and start to enhance that. And then, okay, I've mastered that. Okay, let's get to the skin because I want the skin to look like this. Okay, while I'm doing my skincare, okay, now I'm really interested in learning about a specific topic. Okay, let's start studying that. Let's start understanding. Start to make yourself into a project. I'm telling you, it will not do anything but enhance you. And honestly, it gives you something to do. It gives you something to look forward to. You feel like, listen, journeys are stories, and as humans, we love stories. Okay. Your journey in life, your journeys, your mini journey, the small things you do throughout the year, the things that you undertake, the journeys are the best part. The story of it is the best part because that's the part you get to share. That's the part that gives you all the information and the understanding on this thing. And once you reach a result, of course, amazing, but that journey is beautiful. Create little journeys for yourself as you're going along. Skincare journey, mental health journey. Okay. Learn some things. Go on a journey about learn a different language. Okay. But find a way to be enriching yourself. Find a way to be bettering yourself. So year after year after year, we don't come to the new year with the same I'm ready to lose weight goal, but instead we have some new things, some interesting things that we can start to work towards because we are always working on some part of ourselves. Okay, ladies, that's what I want for you. That's what I want you to start doing because you are a woman of infinite possibility. You have options. You are gorgeous. And there is a better version of you that is possible. And all you have to do is start working on yourself, giving yourself little tasks and little small goals that you set for yourself throughout the year so that you can make sure long term you're actually enhancing yourself and you're not one of those women that just stay in the same place for a long time and dread it. Okay, ladies? So hopefully that all makes sense. If you have any ideas about, some things that these ladies can get interested in, drop it in the comments. If you're on a specific kind of journey yourself, like I said, right now, I am super duper skincare. I'm about to be in every single YouTube video, doctor's office. I'm about to be doing all the things. What journey are you on right now? Go ahead and drop that in the comments. Share some intel with the ladies, okay? So that we can all make sure that we are progressing at the things that we really love and enjoy and getting closer to that better version of ourselves. Okay, ladies? So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below, and I will see y'all on the next episode, of Get 'em Girl. Bye.